Jaramogi na Kenyatta wanauliza kama Kenya kuko sawa, nikawajibu Kenya tuko na disaster, watoto wetu wanazidi kuzikana, na Tomboya ameshika tama, alituacha kama angali kijana. Je, angekuwa mambo yangekuwa sawa? Ndivyo walivyopanga Maulana, deni mulizoacha bado tunalipa, na tumekopa zingine China, tukajenga reli pia barabara, zilizobaki watu wakasanya. So tujiangalie, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana, sikio la kufa halisikii dawa, tuko kwa Twitter tunajibizana. Tujiangalie bade, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana, tusipoziba ufa tutajenga kuta, tusake zetu tungali vijana. Waumini kwa matina, pasi kwa bima, kushoto fungu la 10, sadaka kulia. Ndio maana mbele ya kanisa mheshimiwa anakula sakramenti kabla ya raia. Siku za mwisho zimeshawadia, na revelation inatuambia hii generation inachoma picha, ni generation yetu, so tujiangalie. Tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana, sikio la kufa halisikii dawa, tuko kwa Twitter tunajibizana. Tujiangalie, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana, tusipoziba ufa tutajenga kuta, tusake zetu tungali vijana. Mishuki alisema tufungeni mikanda, ona leo twavuna tulichopanda. Kura zetu zilitugawanya, makabila na pesa pia tulimanga. So when you make your bed, usingizi gani tumelala? Tutajua tujui, Vision 2030 tabaki ni story. Tujiangalie, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana, sikio la kufa halisikii dawa, tuko kwa Twitter tunajibizana. Tujiangalie, tuko pabaya leo kuliko jana,
karibuni sana family, karibuni. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope your week has been fantastic. That is Sauti Sol with Tujiangalie, literally a song that talks about corruption, how bad things have been since colonization, since independence, actually especially since independence, how these leaders have been taking loans from different countries, how people are suffering, the youth have no jobs, the kids are dying of diseases, no hospitals, no proper roads, literally the current situation that we're even facing today. Bakaribuni sana, it's exactly 31 minutes past the top of the hour. And again, I hope your week has been Mine has been good. It has been super productive. I always love when actually, again, like I keep on saying, when I feel I've done all my shows and none has been missed, it just makes me feel super, super amazing. But I hope you have enjoyed every conversation we bring to you. To everyone who's joined us this amazing week, hope you've downloaded our app on the Google Play Store. In case you haven't, remember you can find it on the Google Play Store. Blackwood Fire Network is the name. And of course, we're here from every Monday to Friday.
Somebody was happy today. Somebody because somebody got makeup on this morning. Did you have makeup on? You had makeup on this week, all this week?
I've had makeup for the last 2 weeks. Does that mean I've not been happy? What are you trying to say? Does that mean they're not happy?
You want me to say when you happy you do your makeup? That's your word.
No. I always don't put my makeup.
I'm not saying you feel sad. I'm just saying somebody must feel extra happy. That's all I said.
Friday, it's payday. I mean, come on, shit. You know? Yeah, it's a beautiful week of learning, and I just love again when I do my shows completely without missing any, because it just feels good. Yeah,
but just smile. So you forget it. You forget that organization about your money then? All right, there you go.
I'm done. I don't know how to keep on begging people. I don't know. makes me agitated, the fact that I have to keep on following you about something you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do something right. Why do I have to keep following you? It's crazy.
I should have brought it up.
Exactly. Yes, Karibuni sana. We're picking it up from where we left yesterday with the Rwanda genocide. Of course, we're going to continue with that as we look into facts as well. Who actually was behind the genocide itself? Because when you look at Kagame, he has something different to say. When you look at majority of the white people, the reporters or mainstream media, they have something to say. But if you look at the people themselves, there's something completely different that they'll actually say about the whole history. So we're going to be looking on that just for a few minutes of the starting, and then talk about also what is happening with a little bit of history of how actually when Europe was banning witches. I didn't know that part of the history that Europe was banning witches. I knew in Africa, yes, they came and destroyed our spirituality and turned it completely something different. So that's why you see today, actually, we've lost the African spirituality. Most of the healers, I always call them healers personally, most of the healers we've grown up even having, most of them are no longer doing what they used to do because they're considered as
witches. Yeah, they start burning witches, Joey, after the Moors lost power in Europe. So all that knowledge they want to suppress. So all that ancient Moorish knowledge that they still use today, regular people, they didn't want them to use, so they would start killing them. It's called the Inquisition. So they would call everybody with all this advanced African knowledge witches. you dirty witch. So they burn you, torture you, and all kind of shit.
People are evil. Don't give me another time just trying to describe a white man. Like, save it for yourself. We're going to look into that and then also share a speech that we heard from the Namibian president, that is Ntebo Nandi. So far, she's not done so much, just always talking, but I'm still going to share her speech of what she had to say, rejecting the U.S. pressure, because again, of course, recently and even before recently,
I think she's taking a lot of the mines back, hasn't she? And she said she's going to take the Namibian mines back.
Well, I'm not really so much about Namibia taking back some mine, but I do remember. I remember she mentioned that and so much, but I'm gonna share that.
I don't know if she's done it or not. They always talk. I mean, they did shit. You're right.
Yeah, but before we get into that, family, remember, in case you cannot donate us you cannot help, you literally donate something via the Cash App, that is the $ Mr. Blackout Fire, or on the website, you can get yourself the organic supplement. That is still a way of supporting.
I know it's times are hard. Hit that donate button, bitches.
Yeah, times are hard, but you gotta take care of your gut, of your system. You don't wanna be effed up, so ensure you get yourself some supplements to give you energy, proteins, because we're really going towards tough times. You might need this protein, energetic proteins actually, which are very organic, because next you're gonna go to
you'll need it when your stomach touch your backbone more. Huh?
Exactly. You need some brain and focus as well to give you the critical thinking on what
Unlock your full potential with Brain and Focus, a powerful supplement designed to boost mental clarity, enhance memory, and sharpen concentration. Made from a blend of scientifically proven ingredients like ginkgo biloba, omega-3, and essential vitamins, Brain and Focus is crafted to fuel your mind. Our process ensures maximum potency and effectiveness, delivering the perfect balance of brain-boosting nutrients. Take just one capsule daily, as prescribed by your healthcare provider, and feel the difference. Whether it's powering through your workday or staying sharp in life's challenges, Brain and Focus keeps you at the top of your game. Stay sharp, stay focused, and stay ahead with Brain and Focus. Brain and Focus, fuel your mind, achieve more. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Yes, and Karibu Sana and Sankenon, hope you're doing great today, and welcome to the conversation. I hope your week has been great and wishing you a beautiful weekend ahead. We're going to start from where we left yesterday, so allow me
to flower. The discoveries of mass graves across the country are due in part to former killers confessing to their crimes as part of an early prison release program recently introduced by the Rwandan government. Once released, they are channeled through a traditional court system locally known as gacaca, where they appear before a jury of their peers, in this case, mostly victims' families. Billboards line the highways across the country, urging Rwandans to, in their own words, reveal what you did and tell what you saw.
I think the release of these thousands of genocide suspects has created a dichotomy in reactions. Of course, the families of those who are affected are very pleased. Some people hope that this will give them an incentive to provide evidence for the traditional courts of gacaca, but for the survivors, it has intensified their fears about their own security.
This is a typical gacaca court underway near the town of Nyamata, a 2-hour drive outside the capital, Kigali.
Where is this a court?
Over 50,000 innocent victims were slaughtered in this...
Because they're poor country. You got no damn... That's African court. Motherfuckers, how'd you do that? You know that's been known. They had no court. They no, impoverished. So they do shit under the trees. They got no court.
No.
Area alone. It's a bare bones setup, a makeshift shelter underneath a tree with a few chairs and tables.
The main court they built was over in Arusha, over in Tanzania. They built a court for these atrocities in Arusha. I don't know if it's still there today. But
they were supposed to build it in 2021. I remember us reporting about it.
Oh no, that was an African court. I think they said Arusha because they built this court. Remember, this is 30 years ago. So they built that court in Arusha for these atrocities in their next door neighbor country, in the next country. You guys know Rwanda sits on the border of Tanzania, Uganda, then a little bit north of Kenya. So they built a court in Arusha to try these people. I don't know if it's still up, if they kept it up, because they built the whole building. So I don't know if it's still up today. They tore it down or what.
Let me see.
Was provided for the court officials. Before every sitting, those gathered observe a minute's silence for the genocide victims. Then it's down to business. Evidence tediously taken down. Suspects recount what they saw and what they did. Killers mingle freely with villagers. This man admits to killing 2 women and 4 men. Another admits to borrowing a wheelbarrow and helping dump several bodies in a nearby pit latrine. The gacaca courts may not have the feel or indeed the funding of conventional courts, but many here agree they may end up delivering for the Rwandan people what the International Criminal Tribunal hasn't been able to.
It's nice. See, only Africans would do this, right? Any other country, these kind of atrocities, these people they're not going to be allowed to survive and pass on anything to their children because they're dangerous. They're going to be wiped out. These kind of motherfuckers are going to be wiped out. They're going to be all shot in the head, thrown in the ditch, and then burnt alive. I mean, they're going to be dead, but burnt up because their gene pool is fucked up. Because even though they'll talk this, they'll still teach their children this wicked ass hatred because they still got it. You just don't confess some shit underneath no motherfucking tree. I'm slaughtering people and I feel bad.
So apparently there, because they're saying that the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda in Arusha, Tanzania, formally closed in December 2015. However,
There you go.
However, the premises now house the Arusha branch of the International Residual Mechanism for Criminal Tribunals, which handles remaining tasks like appeals and tracking fugitives. And they're also saying that the UN established mechanism continues to operate from the same premises in Arusha to handle residual matters such as witnesses of protection and legal matters related to the conviction. So the UN actually is still there now they took over the building. It's the UN that controls.
Now the UN controls it. Okay. I know that don't work.
Until they are solving the problem of some people, because they are telling us what really happened. The one who did it, he's agreeing that they did that job, and they are telling us the truth.
30-year-old Henriette Mutegwaraba's parents, brothers, sisters, and cousins were all slaughtered while she watched. She says the prospect of facing the killers of her loved ones is nothing short of harrowing.
I'm ready to forgive him, but I'm not feeling to meet him. Why? Why meeting him? Even I sent a message
you know what I'm saying? Now when you look at the Rwandans, because they're African, they like to eat Ethiopian. You never see these ones. You always see the ones that look halfway damn near white and mixed. Never see like an African. And they're the majority. Right? They're the majority African. You never see these people as the face of Rwanda. Right? You know, it's like the mixed looking Rwanda. That shit's crazy. Like the ones that look like John ass.
Yeah, like John.
You know I'm telling the truth.
Yep. I've seen it.
Memorial sites like this may help heal the physical scars of genocide. Healing the mental scars, the pain no medicine can ever heal, could very well take generations.
Now, no one doubts that Rwanda has come a long way in the last 10 years. The physical scars are all but healed, and the country seems to be pulling itself up.
That is that guy. That is that guy. That is that guy. That is that guy. He lived all over Africa. I think he just came back to Kenya recently. But that is that guy. He's got the funniest stories to tell. He lived in Liberia. No, he lived in Nigeria. He got the funniest stories to tell about these despots. So I've been friends with all these despots. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's him, Bashar to him. He's been one of them.
That is him.
He's not been, okay, maybe he lives all over Africa, but I know he's been in Kenya as a reporter for so long.
I think he came back to Kenya. I think he just came. See this? I think he left on this. Remember, this report he's doing right here is over 20 years ago.
Yep.
10th anniversary commemoration approaches in the coming days. The painful wounds of the past are no doubt coming back to the surface as a harsh reminder that Rwanda isn't quite out of the woods just yet.
And Joby don't believe she can leave her $20 on the ground over there.
We're literally talking now after that is exactly a particular period now. Him saying about what happened in the country.
Tries to heal. The man at the helm of the government is Paul Kagame. His Rwandan Patriotic Front marched on Kigali in 1994 and put an end to mass killing.
His Patriotic Front, see, understand this is all bullshit. It's all fake propaganda nonsense. He was backed by the CIA. They started the killing. They blew up the president. That's how no one was ever going to vote. I told you he's a minority tribe. Small minority. No one's ever going to vote for fucking Kagame and the Tutsis to ever be in power of Rwanda. They would have never got it. The CIA put him there, and he's been kept there by them. And that's why they're about to get rid of his ass. But they're not going to tell the truth about him because that would implicate them in bringing his ass to power. They brought him to power. He's part of the damn killing. He killed his own tribal people. So he can get power, this psychopathic bastard.
Last year, he won the first presidential election since the genocide, taking 96% of the vote.
Of course he won with 96% when he first got. Now it's even more. Now he's 99%. See how crazy this shit is?
People love me. The people.
Kagame granted CNN an exclusive interview. He began by telling us how he believes Rwandans are dealing with the impact of the genocide.
It makes sense. Try to make a person a hero like this. See, this all forged by, remember, they own CNN, they own all this shit, so they forged a character. He's the hero. He's the hero. And because, listen here, nigga, you're going to do the interview, we're going to set it up, but we own CNN, so we're going to set you up. You know, you just speak, we're making, this is called image control. They're making this no good, fucking useless motherfucker a hero. See, but you're not to know this. That's why we're banned mostly, because I always break the dots down. The shit you can't give me no fucked up story no more. But then, story don't make sense. We go back and see what's really going on. This motherfucker's a homicidal psychopath. And all of a sudden, now he's worth $700 million. You see, his life, he never made nothing. How's he worth $700 million goddamn dollars from a poor country of Rwanda? But he was on nothing but a puppet of the West. Where did he get time to start businesses and make money? He hasn't. But now this moron is worth $700 million. Keep seeing the scams. Go ahead, Jim. $700 million.
First of all, there is still a sense of what happened here 10 years ago in the form of a genocide. But people also...
And then if he was just, he would have left. He's been in power 30 fucking years. I thought he's in a democracy. He knows goddamn well no one would vote for his ass. That's why when the guy told the truth and went to South Africa, they said that he's corrupt. He don't win elections. They're all backed by the CIA. He had his people go kill his ass in South Africa. And all the South Africans knew his ass did it. They just said, hey, don't be coming to our country and kill people. They don't even do nothing. They know his ass killed them. Because the guy said he don't win no election, because he don't. He was installed by the CIA. That's why he's there. Oh, my country and the elections and my people love me and all that crazy shit. He was installed there to steal resources out of the Congo. Him and Museveni both. Go ahead, Joby.
Optimistic given what we've gone through in the last 10 years and the developments and progress that has been achieved during this period.
Listen to this moron. They want you to believe that this moron made $700 million. And the things that are cheap in the river. This motherfucker's a moron. And you say, why, Keith? Don't listen to his language. Listen to how he speaks. I know, I always tell a dummy, not from how good his damn English is, but his inflections. This is a moron. That's why he's there. He's an idiot. He's not as bad as Museveni, but he's a moron too. This is an idiot. You couldn't put him, this motherfucker would fuck up a KFC too. Make him a manager of a KFC, and it'll go bankrupt. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay. And I think there is a great sense of a lot of hope for the future. And everybody is in the mood to overcome this tragic past and be able to continue being forward-looking.
The commander of the United Nations forces at the time of the genocide...
And none of these fake African newscasts will ever be able to go into the depths and tell the truth. Because you can be an investigative journalist. This ain't hard to do. Shout out to Maria. Maria knew this too. I didn't know she knew. She knew that you'd never be allowed to tell the truth about this no good backward ass nigga. This homicidal, genocidal maniac. That's what he is. That the CIA, that's why we was picked by, that's why him and Museveni were picked. They do brain typing on these niggas when they make them puppets. And we'll make sure they homicidal, they genocidal maniacs. They put them in charge of countries. Right? Museveni's another moron. This motherfucker's that's why his son, you imagine, you got all the money in the world, right? They gave Museveni all the money, and your son is still stupid too, like you? You didn't give him a good education? Because he's a moron. And his son's a moron. You can't teach your son what you don't know. Right, but go ahead, Joe. But listen to this fucking idiot talk.
He said that he wonders, in fact, how much the international community learned from the genocide in 1994. Do you think that the world has learned anything looking back now and considering what's going on around the globe today?
To be honest, I don't think much has been learned, and I think
the one who is
the world was the one who did it. I don't think the world was the one who did it. CIA and them did it. They the ones caused the genocide. I know Africans, you believe. No, they know that you're tribal. They know you goofy with the tribe. They caused all of this. So
you're breaking in the bad area. Yeah, so we have this young lady.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so we have this young man here. I don't want to dwell so much on Kagame because I wanted to share the first part of showing the bodies, which was yesterday, and now to him talking about the little bit he said. But we have the young people, and of course, some people who understand the history of Rwanda have started to question the same thing you've been saying. Allegedly, maybe Kagame, allegedly, is the one behind the genocide.
Yep.
What's to
Allegedly. He is, but it ain't no. I'm tired of saying, I ain't saying allegedly no more. Shout out to Iran. We're going to do all their new Legos. We're going to do new Lego cartoons with Iran is saying, hey, U.S., your leaders are pedophiles. That shit, their leaders are pedophiles. And there ain't no alleged. We know our leaders are pedophiles, just sticking and dicking babies and eating them. So we ain't doing no more allegedly nothing. Paul Kagame was put there by the CIA, and he's responsible for it. I mean, he ain't the one who had the money to do it. It was done by the white people, of course, to put this puppet ass nigga in power. Okay? So they can steal out of the Congo. That's why he's there. That's why he was put there. He can never win an election. I always show, as Joby looked up, the Tutsis are like, what, 4%? While the Hutus are like 85. He can never win an election. Joby?
Yeah, the Tutsi are to 85. The Hutus are 85%. 85%.
Yeah. And them being tribal, they're never going to vote for a Tutsi. He would have there's no way he could ever be the president of Rwanda. Not in this life, not that he got reincarnated. Not in no life. He would have never been president ever. Never. Hutus would never have voted for a Tutsi. Especially if they're 85% of the population, and they were tribal too. He never win. Go ahead, Joby.
Okay.
And now you speak about Paul Kagame, who's currently worshipped as an example of a great African leader doing great things for Africa.
You know that.
Is that not the case?
That is absolutely the case. Kagame is actually one of Africa's biggest problems. Because Congo.
Oh, that's Rotundo. I was supposed to interview. I forgot his number. I forgot his number, brother. When you emailed me, I was supposed to interview the brother, but I got busy, and forgot what damn email. He gave me his number and all that shit. But go ahead, Joe. Yeah. But he changes. But yeah, Rotundo's changed his mind now because Kagame done got to his ass probably. Say, hey, nigga, you're on the continent. You can get touched. So this he's talking right now. He didn't change that. He did a complete 180 from this shit. He's telling the truth here. But Rotundo then changed, did a complete reversal of this shit he's about to say here, which is the truth. Go ahead.
Settlement of Africa that causes Africa never to unite. And Kagame is the reason why we've got the Congolese struggle.
Of course.
The DRC, my basic understanding is that it's the wealthiest country
in Africa,
on the continent, from a world perspective.
In the world. Not in Africa, in the world. Go ahead, Joby.
The world from a natural resources perspective.
In the world, period.
And you're saying Paul Kagame has a part to play in that.
Yeah, people don't understand that we always hear about the Rwandan genocide. The Rwandan genocide was started by Paul Kagame. And he started the Rwandan genocide because he wanted to take power by force in a country that would have never elected him into power because he came from a minority Tutsis who used to be supported by the colonizer and used to be the administrators on behalf of the colonizer. So for Paul Kagame to come back as a Tutsi to come and take power in Rwanda, he needed to do something. And what he did is he started the genocide.
I remember seeing this part. Exactly. Like I said, there's no way. Can you hear me now, Joby? Am I broken up? Can you hear me, Joby? I might be broken up. Oh, did I lose Joby? Can you guys hear me? Maybe it's me gone. I think I lost Joby. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I might be gone. I might be in a bad area. I'm over in Louisiana. About to go to this hometown, Lafayette. Oh, that's Mr. I mean, that's Joby that went out. That was me. You guys hear me? Yeah, so either Paul Kagame could have ever got elected, shout to him is a lie. In a small minority, they never put him in power. Who's that, George? That's you, George? Can you guys hear me? Is that you, George? Ain't seen you in a while. You all right? You all right, brother? You good? Everything, all right, everything good in Canada? That's what's up. You know, I ain't seen you in a minute. I've been worried about you. I thought the Indians had probably done something to you in Canada over there. Vancouver's a dangerous city. Heard the Indians over in Vancouver knocking the Jamaicans out. So make sure you're okay. Oh shit. Hopefully Joby comes back. I don't know if it's the lights or internet, but because I want to talk about the Rwanda thing. Let's go to Iran and Iraq. Hey, George, tell us what's going on with the how the fuel prices up in Canada, brother. You guys know, yeah, our fuel prices are going up, and up, and up. So, like I said to everybody, make sure you got some reserves on hand, right? Reserve food, because this moron in the White House, I don't know, get this psychopath to stop, because we know we're controlled by is not real. We already can't afford groceries. How much? How much a liter? How much is that a liter? I can't tell. My phone's so small. I got so sound like he's saying it's high. A liter. Yeah, I'm sure it's high. So, you know. Now we're gonna impeach this moron or what? You know, we're about to go on some kind of famine type shit, right? You got morons arguing whether they're an FBA on the internet. I think most of that stopped. Whether they have Foundation of Black American or Black ass Indian or whatever, right? We're about to have empty shelves in a minute because nothing's coming to America. No produce, no nothing, because of high cost of fuel globally. And, you know, a lot of our a lot of our produce is imported. So you're gonna start seeing empty shelves, ration shelves, prices 2 and 3 times higher. So hopefully everybody's got like a garden. I didn't take my own advice. I always say get a garden. I never did one yet. But I am stocked up on a bunch of food though. I have stocked them on a bunch of food. So people complain about the price in Canada. George, $7 is a lot. Shit. $7.40, shit, a gallon? God damn. Shit. They said 747, 60. Can't see on that phone, it's so small. I was Joby said, shit. God damn. That's high as fuck, George. Shit. All right, at least you got a motorcycle. Shit. God damn. Wow. Let me know if you guys are experiencing any shortages at your grocery stores yet. Damn. I think the highest right now is in California. I think California is about $6. Yep, y'all are experiencing already. Yeah. I know in Australia they are, because they're an island. They get everything imported over there as well. Ah. This fucking orange, this orange matted head moron boy in the White House is taking us all in a goddamn economic ruin. And a lot of times I think this might be on purpose because they wanted to lock the world down. And what a better way to do it than a fuel shortage lockdown? Because can't nobody afford to get back and forth to work. Energy lockdown. Like I said, this war wouldn't even make any sense, especially when everybody told you don't do it, and you still proceeded with this nonsense after having decent counsel telling you, no, it doesn't make sense, don't do it. It's going to cause an economic meltdown globally. So what? Fuck it. Let's go ahead and still gonna go ahead and do it. But like, what are you talking about? We've told you not to do this. Sadly, it's gonna force a lot of people to be losing their jobs. And this war's only been a month old. And we're always seeing the repercussions. We're always seeing the repercussions thus far already on a global stage. So, I don't know. Sometimes when the power went off over there, usually jump and pop back in. Just check something. Sorry, George, I can't read your comments. So I'm on my phone talking to you, so the comments are so small, I can't make it out. That's why I would need Joby here to read them for me. But yeah, like you said, we're all we're having hard times. Yeah, we're all having hard times now. It's that obvious. Food, shelter, transportation costs. And this moron keeps talking about, oh, this is the golden age. I created the best economy ever. He's saying crazy shit. Fucking psychopath. I've created the best economy ever. It's my economy. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. People tell me America is the greatest economy ever. What are you talking about? Since we don't got no real meter, no one never tells us more ace. What the fuck are you talking about? What great economy? When we're going down in a stagflation. What are you talking about, idiot? But you want more money to go bomb people and shit for no reason. It's not real. But you tell me we don't got no money for health care, food, fucking Medicare, damn child care, schools, nothing. We gotta go keep fighting these fucking useless ass wars that only benefit the military industrial complex. We keep giving money to them to make these fucked up weapons that don't even work. Some shit from the 20th century. Iran is showing that you can't fight a 21st century war because your technology is outdated. With these big ass floating fucking coffins called aircraft carriers and other assorted ass shit. That's why your Navy has got now be staged 1,000 miles outside of Iran. You came with your naval armada as if that was going to scare Iran, and that's some outdated ass technology. You're gonna put it with your naval armada and all my warships and aircraft carriers. Show my power. And all they did is went to proceeding to blow all that shit up. And the sad fact, we can't even root for America because it's wicked and evil. You'll be a fool. You've been on the wrong side of history. If you're voting for fucking America, you have to be on Iran's side. They was fighting for some form of justice. Anything else is just fucking evil. Talking about supporting. We're supposed to be patriotic for pedophiles, baby fuckers, and baby eaters. Run around having sex with children and shit. You know? How dare you not be patriotic for us doing a legal war and killing innocent women and children in Iran? How dare you? Nah, that's what you white people do. You are immoral by nature. That's your nature. Remember this war first started, some white dude that said, hey man, I don't support no evil shit. You gotta support it, ain't you an American? You gotta support the troops and all that. I said, I don't support wicked ass evil shit. The hell you talking about? And I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, maybe you have or not. That Melania, his goopy ass wife, who claims she didn't know Epstein at all involved with Epstein, right? We found out that Melania was getting trafficked, of course we knew that, right? And some of the new latest files, Epstein and what's that guy's name? Prince Edward? His name Edward over there in England? Prince Edward. They both were fucking Melania before Trump. You know? Because she's been known as a whore. So she's been passed around, you know, in the Epstein circle. So that's why you had the Prince Philip. That's his name for that's his dad. What's it? Prince whatever name it was. Charles's brother, right? They all said in the files, they said they're all surprised that Donald Trump married her after all of them had already been fucking her. they all been passed Melania around. They all been fucking her already. That's in the files, the latest file, right? And she claims she didn't know Epstein or Ghislaine. But then they got oh, Joey back. But then they got on the files that everybody was fucking Donald Trump's wife, right? She's passed around. The Prince, what the hell's Prince Charles' name? He fucked her. Epstein fucked her. So Melania's out there trying to pretend. I didn't know all the emails that came out with her talking to Epstein and goddamn Ghislaine. She was passed around. Remember all these women? Like Bondi, all these women been passed around. They all been getting fucked, right? So Jeffrey Epstein is telling the Prince guy, I can't believe Trump is married her after we all done fucked her. Oh, Joe be back.
Like, what the hell?
Everybody's sticking dick in Melania. I'm talking about the new release of the Epstein files, yo, with Melania. What's her name? And out there, yeah, these white people trying to build up on a pencil. Oh, Melania is better than that nigga bitch we had. She's so regal. He found Melania was a passed around whore. They just used it in the Epstein. So now she's England trying to backtrack what she said because everybody done fucked. Everybody ran through that coochie. Melania, Donald Trump's third wife, Joby, the one, that Melania lady. Oh, you guys see what the first lady. Yeah. So you got Epstein and the Prince. What's that?
Yeah, I know.
What's Prince Charles' brother's name? The one they were arrested and took away his princeship. What was his name? Prince something. But anyway, they all been fucking her. They all were putting dick to Melania, right? And they said, "Why is Trump married this third one?" Well, he wants to be in politics. Got to have a wife. So she was the whore that they'd already been selling around. What's that Prince guy's name? The one, Prince Charles's brother, that one. But anyway, when Donald married her, Epstein is all in the files. Epstein was like, why is he married me? We all and everybody done fucked her. What's going on?
Yeah, so this is a video. I think what you're talking about.
I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims. I was never involved in any capacity. I was not a participant, was never on Epstein's plane, and never visited his private island. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein's abuse of his victims. I was never involved for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course, this doesn't amount to guilt, but we still must work openly and transparently to uncover the truth.
You know Epstein, but Epstein had his dick in her. I didn't know Epstein, he only had his dick in me. Oh, I lost Joe again. Lost Joe again, guys. The internet. The internet acting up over there. Uh-oh. They lost Job again. It's the internet. And the internet going on and off today. I don't think it's it's like the electricity. Hey, you hear me? Yeah. It's not me. I think it's the internet over there in Nairobi acting up. I don't think it's electricity. Yo, we came back on. So obviously it's the internet acting up. But like I was saying, Melania, now she's up there making statements, but they already found the files where she's been passed around. Epstein, had a bunch of women that they were passing around, and she's one of them. She said she didn't know him. Everybody knows it's a lie. Hopefully the internet comes back on by this afternoon when we do the show this afternoon with Joby. And then I go and bring out those videos and those files showing you that she's all up in them, talking to Epstein and Ghislaine. About, I don't know none of them. I don't know none. She was passed around booty. and the first time they passed her to Trump, right? Trump said, this on the files. Trump is so taken back by this broad. Trump is telling Epstein, oh man, that Melania, that's a hot piece of ass. oh, savage ass bastard. He's saying that Melania, boy, that's a hot piece of ass. Because she was a pass-around girl from Epstein. So Epstein introduced Trump and Melania because they'd all been fucking her. And so when they brought her to Trump, and Trump had sex, they said, wow, keep bringing her back. Man, that's a hot piece of ass. That's in the documents. That's not me saying it. That's in the Epstein file. Oh, man, it's a hot piece of ass. God damn, these motherfucking savages. We run by this country so wicked, so evil. All institutions are corrupted by fucking sick pedophiles. And supposedly he's been having sex with since she's underage. Oh man, that Melania, man, that's a hot piece of ass. God damn, right in the files. That's why they won't release them fucking files. The majority of all the wicked shit these bastards been doing. And that's why they can never get prosecuted, because they're all involved in it. All of them involved. So none of our institutions don't work anymore. But the FBI's got most of the damn files redacted. How are you going to black out the names if you're trying to seek justice? Doesn't make any sense. That the damn American public is so comatose as if you blacking out names is supposed to be normal. You're actually showing your criminality, that you're criminals. That's what you're showing, your criminality. How you blacking out names and you're talking about you're trying to seek justice, but you're not showing us the names of the actual goddamn predators. You know? So they can be prosecuted and brought to justice. You know? But you won't do that, you know? Oh, can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay, cool. Like I said, most of these damn files are redacted. Why would they be redacted? You know, are the perpetrators on there? Because all our institutions are too far gone. They're corrupt. Whole system's got to be torn down. Whole system is wicked and evil. Don't nothing work. That's why you see nobody who's ever part of any damn semblance of power in America ever get prosecuted anymore. Never. Never get prosecuted. Never, ever, 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 ever. Oh no, no one's gonna be prosecuted. Oh no, nothing to see. There's no big deal. You mean no big deal? You've been sticking your dick in babies. You've been fucking children, eating them too. Ain't nothing to see. Yeah, nothing to see. We're fucking them, eating them. Yeah, that is what it is. You know, been fucking them and eating them. It's not that this is a walk in the park that they've been fucking babies and eating them. Yeah, this is a walk in the park. Yeah, we've been fucking babies and eating them. So what? What's that mean? No one's getting prosecuted. No one's been held to account. Who are these kids? Who are these babies that they've been eating? Where are their names at? Who are these babies they've been fucking eating? That's how corrupt the system is now. That's how evil the system. And they tell me I go fight. Go fight some fucking Iran or fucking Israel. You're out your fucking mind. I'm not fighting for no goddamn wicked ass, pedophilic, fucking baby eating perverts. How you talking about? Talking about somebody's evil and also fake ass propaganda. That shit don't work no more. You've been eating babies and fucking them. And you trying to have some more, trying to shed some more high ground? You crazy? Oh, that was the lights. It was the lights that went off. Shit, electricity went off. Hope the lights will come back on. You ever seen the lights went off? So I was in there, so it's the lights. So, you know, they were trying to tell people about human rights and civil rights and all this shit, and they don't apply. That's just some scam they use. Talking about other people's human rights, other people's civil rights they don't follow around the world, so they can go steal their goddamn resources. You found these motherfuckers have been fucking babies and eating them. And this ain't no alleged shit. That's why they can't release these files to nobody. That's why they're going to have them redacted. And you find out this damn first lady, yeah, you know, these old racist ass white people. Oh, she's so great. Melania is she's just a wonderful first lady. Look at her. Not like that nigga Michelle. Look how regal she is. You find out she was a passed around Epstein whore. Taking it in the ass. Huh? All on the Epstein list. She's not I never met Jeffrey. I don't know what happened. I don't need to know. Yeah, you do. You're in them files. It's like you're no good husband. Tell me you ain't been to Epstein Island. He's been to Epstein Island over 40 times. They got the files on you, goddamn no good husband. Trump has been there over 40 times with his no good stinking ass. This pedophile. You know, fucking you said you a hot piece of ass. That's what he told Epstein. That's in the files. You know? And you on TV talking, I don't know, Epstein. And that man, Epstein said he fucked you, Melania. He said him and that Prince guy. Prince, what's Prince William's brother's name? Prince Edward? I guess it's Prince Edward. Prince Edward. Epstein said Prince Edward and him had a piece of that ass before they gave you to Trump. And Trump was so smitten by it. Say, man, shit, that's a hot piece of ass. That's in the Epstein file, okay? Shit that we can't see, that they redacted and shit. I said you's a hot piece of ass in your youth. Not so much no more. You see that bra without makeup? Whoa, shit. And white women age like milk. Shit. See, nothing too nice. Shit. You see that Melania without that makeup on? Woo wee. That's rough. That shit is rough. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I think the lights are off, so see if we come back on this afternoon, see what happens. I'm gonna wrap it up, fellas, family. We'll be back on after the lights on. I don't know if the lights, we'll see if the lights come back on. So we'll be back on 1 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Mountain, 10 o'clock Pacific, PM. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, family.